Hello. Just trying to organize the things. Okay. Happy Sunday. I'm having a really frustrating day today, which is not fair because it's Sunday and I have to go back tomorrow to my training. But by the way, that's not actually me complaining about the training because I love it. I just don't want to have to go anywhere, you know? I wish that I had enough money that I didn't have to go anywhere, that I could just relax and be lazy without being a burden on someone else. But that's not going to happen. So I shall do the things that I have to do until I don't have to anymore. That's the way it goes, right? That's how it should go. For some reason, I don't know why, I keep thinking that I should be able to mount in here. I don't know. My mind keeps thinking I should just get on your mount. I don't know why. Because I keep wanting to go do that. Bran, where'd you go? Don't be leaving me behind. Yeah, I don't smell it. Yep, I missed. I'm going to finish this. So I went and I picked up Kyle from work and I got back and I was waiting for Jessie to get ready for work to go drop her off. One ended and one started. They're like about an hour difference. Excuse me. So to kill some time, I decided to do a delve, a bountiful delve, and this is frustrating because I'm I'm not very good at my character on DPS and stuff, and
Whirlwind.
like I can't seem to get the things to trigger. And I don't want to try to trigger them when he's stunned like that, right?
Watch your step.
Did it work? I think it did, but yeah, this is hard for me.
Whirlwind.
No, my feet. No, don't trigger it.
Watch your step.
Takes forever for that.
Whirlwind.
There's one right there. I don't know if that's gonna reach. Nope. That was a waste of one.
Watch your step. Whirlwind. Watch your step.
Mm.
Whirlwind.
I'm so scared right now.
Watch your step. Whirlwind.
I don't think I have any more of those thingies left. And look,
Watch your
he's
step.
barely even getting hurt anyway. There's another one over there.
Whirlwind.
It did go off on him. There's another one back here.
Watch your step.
And there's another one over
Whirlwind.
here. Oh. There's another one over here.
Watch your step.
There's another one right
Whirlwind.
there. It was getting big, and then I had to get out of it to make it go small again. I don't know if these even hurt him, or maybe they're just there to
Watch your
hurt
step.
me, honestly. I don't think they hurt him. I'm just wasting my time, I think, with these.
Whirlwind. Watch your step.
No, he's not in it. No. That doesn't count.
Whirlwind.
Hello? Okay. Not right now. No.
Watch your step.
That's good. You don't have to tell me what you're doing. That's up to you. Okay. Okay.
Whirlwind.
That reaches him. Come back, come back, come back. Get in there.
Watch your step.
Is there another one over there?
Whirlwind.
Oh, mother trucker. Get big. Explode. And this one too.
Watch your step.
Oh, shit.
Whirlwind.
Move! I was totally not moving there. What's taking so long? Where you going? Where you going? I'm over here.
Watch your step. Whirlwind.
There's another one right there. I think he gets stunned after this whirlwind. Yeah. He's not in the range of that one.
Watch your step.
Oh, finally. How long did that fight take? That took like 10 minutes. Maybe 9. This is the point that I remember that I had a bountiful map in my bag, but I don't because I actually checked first this time. Hello, I'm looting. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Oh, I should just right click on myself and leave delve. I was just gonna say I need to grab a blanket, but they're in the washer. Some are in the washer and some are in the dryer. How do we get out of here? Right there. Yeah, I wanted to get a couple gilded crests because when I actually have stuff to upgrade, I can upgrade it. Like, that's the plan. That light is just, oh, got a mirror over here reflecting the light, just bouncing right off there. There's no more other delves there. There's a question mark over there. Guess I could go. Where'd it go? Where'd it get? Where? Oh, because I clicked on the map. That's why. Yeah, I want to go over there. Okay, and then from there I'll figure out which. Am I not flying? The heck? The heck? Oh yeah, I wanted to recraft my wrist item as well. Yeah, I need to go 7 more points. I got to get the things for the recrafting. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the quest I just picked up over there.
I am listening. Be careful.
Okay, whatever.
May the stars guide you.
I need to find the delves. Okay, there's that one over there. Okay. I'm gonna go. No. Nightfall Sanctum. Okay. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, hold on. I just remembered. I didn't put gems in my belt and my ring. Yeah, so I need to figure that out. I totally closed my book in my training book. Hold on. Oh, did I not get in Discord? I'm sorry. I did not. I need to go back to the right page. I need like a page marker. That's what I need. A marker. Just some sort of marker. What am I going to put in there? was in my business folder. Woke up to the sound. That will work. Oh, let's do the thing again. All right. I gotta go south. I keep forgetting. Okay, my right is Serenity. And okay, I'll just use that then. Okay. I didn't buff either.
Empowered.
Did I? Did I steal aggro? Hey, why didn't the rest of my stuff restart? Hold on. I need to reset, reset, reset. Where's reset? Keeps locking and unlocking. No, I want to reset. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to reset the freaking thing. Escape. Escape. Now I'm stuck. That was what? Healing done? Damage done, healing done. Okay. I'm sorry. I killed you. I was trying to reset my details. For some reason, I can't reset them. Hold on. I'll res you.
Oh, it's okay.
Morning.
It's right here. All right.
Again. Hold on. Why can't I reset this? Stupid thing. It's too close to the other one, and then I can't move it. I'm trying to move it. It's trying to make it bigger, but I don't want to. I just want to reset that one. There we go. I
Go
got
ahead
it.
and stream.
I
We'll
got
see.
it.
Did you get it?
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why'd you just leave your boots on? Is that like a thing?
I mean,
Aren't your shoulders on?
yeah, I didn't take all my armor off. Oh, okay.
I gotta get 3 more gems.
Oh, your ring. Was it ring
My
or boots?
ring and my belt.
Or a belt? Yeah, belt. All right. Let's see. Where's your guardian spirit? Oh,
That
I
one I
see it
click.
down there. Okay. I mean, that's definitely a good one for somebody that's taken a lot of damage. see if I still have that log from last night.
Last night is over and done with. It's a new day.
Yeah.
Stop living in the
Yeah.
past.
I like it. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to take even more damage. Because, like, ideally, like, in heavy healing situations, like, you're kind of going through your mana as well. So that's kind of, it's a bit of an indicator,
Of
like, of just, like, output.
so it's bad that I'm
Like,
not running out of mana that fast?
yeah, you should be able to, like, really go through your mana if you need to. Let's see. So you have a Serenity available if you need it.
Yeah, see, I think that's the thing is, like you said, if I need it. So, but I should just be using it anyway.
I mean, if somebody has like, if somebody just took a big chunk, like for sure. The other stuff is just kind of maintenance, topping and keeping the group topped off like that. Yeah, a little bit of overhealing is not bad, especially in M plus. Like like keeping everybody topped, keeping your spells like coming off cooldown. Yeah, see now you're going through some mana. And I'm getting chunked pretty good and I'm coming right back up, so
Hmm.
let's see, you got 2 Serenities, so maybe like the next chunk you use a Serenity. Yeah. You still have your Apotheosis too. So
Nope,
like if you're
that's
just
down. I used it.
oh, that's oh, I see. That's Holy Nova there next to Divine Helm. Yeah, and see you used it, now it's already like, I mean, it's coming back. You're halfway through the cooldown. So like you're about to have it again here before long. There you go. 40% mana, like nobody's dying. Because a lot of them heals are, AoE and Holy in here. I'll help you out. Holy in M plus is really active. It's like really whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and it's like I said, it's kind of like always be casting. Like if you're not casting anything, just be casting a flash heal because that person could take damage.
Hmm.
The person could take damage, and then your heal's already like on the way. So it's not a bad thing. Um, and then if it just gets wasted, that's okay because it's reducing the cooldown of your big spells anyway. So like the always be casting thing, that was one of the things what is it? Actions per, it's like casts per minute.
Hmm.
Like some classes are like really high cast per minute. It'd be like 60, like Ret Paladin and stuff, and Raid. It's just like you're really spammy. Um, Priest was like, Priest is kind of like middle of the road. It's kind of on the lower side. Your cast per minute was like maybe like 35 or so. Whereas like that Priest I was comparing you to in the 16 Floodgate was more like 45. And like that makes sense because you're casting Prayer of Healing a lot, which is a slow ass cast. You
Hmm.
know, it's like a 2.5 second cast or something like that.
So if I don't use prayer of healing, what am I going to use instead?
Um, well, if you, I notice you don't use fade either. So, oh, that's in the other tree though.
Only at certain times. Like if oh my gosh, I accidentally put a heal on the tank before he pulled. When he pulls, I'm gonna fade. Or if something comes after me, then I'll fade. But I don't usually just cast it.
Well, it gives you damage reduction is the one thing.
Yeah, but if I'm not getting hit by anything, I don't need to.
Well, it's kind
It
of
just.
hard to know when you're going to get hit though. Like I kind of use it like if I know like the group is going to be taking damage because like you have to live. Like it's kind of like you over everybody else. So like if everybody else is going to be taking damage, I you pretty much figure that you're going to get hit too.
Mhm,
So I mean it's like you're definitely using it right for the other stuff. It's like one of the best spells, like in my opinion, in the game because like I can do whatever I want. I can like pull something. I could like put a big heal on the tank and not have to worry about it because if I see that mob, like if I see his nameplate change to me, I just hit fade and I
mhm,
feel like, it gives us the ability to basically do whatever and like no other healer can really do that.
mhm.
No other healer really has like the ability to get a mob off of them like that. They just have to tank it.
Yeah.
But it can be helpful like in AoE and stuff like for example, what's his name? The big stupid uh, Snarl Root or whatever in Floodgate, the boss that kills bubbles.
Okay.
Like in that AoE phase, like when all the big waves are coming, everybody's taking damage.
Mhm,
Like everybody is, and that's kind of hard to heal because you have to like dodge and stuff too. So
mhm,
like the less damage you take there, like the better. So I would like, kind of fade going into that because you're about to have to pop a bunch of heals because everybody's going to be taking damage. And then if they get hit by a wave, oh fuck, there's your serenity. Hopefully it's off cooldown or something, or hopefully your group's good enough that nobody gets hit by it. But
yeah. That one's a little
yeah,
bit tougher to heal
yeah,
on,
for sure.
'cause
Like on kind of all healers, that's a tough fight.
yeah. Okay, so that's a
Um,
good idea then. So if I know there's area effect coming, I'll just do a fade, throw a fade in
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think the biggest things are, yeah, going through your Serenity and your Sanctifies more and using
Mhm,
your Apotheosis more. You used it once in that floodgate we ran.
mhm.
You could have used that like 20 times, probably. So
Okay.
that's like huge. That's the biggest one. Divine Hymn, you could have maybe got like 5 or 6 uses out of it, and I think you had like one or two.
Mhm,
Divine Hymn, I mean, definitely for like the second boss, when the big AoE phase comes. The first boss, the duo in there, that's kind of just like a lot of spot healing, I think. A lot of spot healing and moving around. Dispel quick on that. Like the quicker you get a dispel off, the quicker it comes back for somebody else, and the quicker then you can get that damage healed up. Like when they get the little thing to do the bomb, like they got to get there quick. And yeah, like
oh, you're talking
especially in
about
the
the bomb
higher
boss.
keys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in higher keys. Like a lot of healers just immediately dispel it because that dot ticks so hard, and then it's expected that all the bombs are gotten with the tank, or whatever. What's that
Oh,
move?
the
Where he
rush
does
thing?
the charge. Yeah. So in the high
Oh.
keys, you don't even wait for them to get to the thing. Like if they're close, okay, maybe wait a second, but like you can't wait on them to like run to fucking Narnia because then they're at like 10% health. And that's really
Yeah.
hard to recover when you might have to move. So like on that, like I said, I would just give them, 1, 2 seconds maybe, and then just dispel it. And it's the group's responsibility to aim the things right. It does target healers sometimes.
Yeah.
So kind of always be watching. Like what I do on that, like as soon as those bombs drop, like I start moving to where I know I'm going to need to be,
And you know what's
just
funny is
hmm
when I start doing, like when I see the bombs are about to drop and I start running
hmm
towards one, I usually get targeted first. And I don't know if it's
perfect.
because I'm getting close to the bombs right away and it's like, hey, let's pick this girl.
Yep,
So,
perfect.
yeah.
And then what I would do is I would hit fade and then maybe put a renew on myself, in case you get hit or something, like a little preventative thing. But I think if you get targeted with that, as long as you get out of the way, like you don't take any damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, stuff like that. And then what's the ad boss that does the big AoE phases? Like that trash pack coming out of there, going like up the steps, with the blood warper.
Hmm.
That pole is a motherfucker. That one and the next one.
Hmm.
So like with the blood warper, like if you used your him early, it might be back up, but like be ready to like
Yeah.
pop apotheosis and maybe him if you've got it on that too, because that healing absorb, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a really tough pack. And then when you drop down, those kelps are really bad too, especially if people aren't interrupted.
Hmm.
In the higher keys, that's like where those keys brick like a lot
And you
because
dispel their mass dispel on the Celts.
it can get some stuff off, like purge, yeah, can be helpful. If you take dispel magic, open your talent tree.
I have been told that I don't need it, and it was removed from
You
my
have
thing, but I like having it just in case. So I was told you don't
well,
need that point in that. You can put it in other stuff.
yeah, no, not that one. That one takes disease effect from a friendly target, the one above it, dispel magic.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one there dispels magic on the enemy target.
Oh, yes,
So
I do that. Yeah.
if you see one of them kelps have the heal on them, you can target them and hit that, and it'll take it off.
Yeah.
And it's got,
Usually, if I
oh,
notice that one has it on it, I've just done a mass dispel. Then that
yeah,
way
but
I'm
the
not
big,
having to like cycle through or know
yeah,
what it looks like on their bar.
yeah, mass is good for that for sure. That's it. That pull there is really on the DPS though to have stops for them things when they do their bullshit because it's just really heavy damage on the group when they start spinning or whatever the hell they do. It's crazy. On the lower keys, it's okay, but like once you start getting up into 12s, 14s and stuff, it's brutal. But I think yeah, if you just focus a little more on like Flash Heal, Sanctify, Serenity, cycling through all those, using your Apotheosis to bring them all back, and empower them and get away from your prayer healing, I think you'll notice a big difference in like the group health, and there'll be less like, oh shit, everybody's about to die
Mhm.
moments, and you know, because if the whole group's low, that's pretty rough. Like Holy doesn't really have a whole lot for that other than Divine Hymn. And I mean, Sanctify is pretty good, but it's not like boom, my whole group is topped back up.
Yeah.
So it's really, a combination of that and all your single targets, Flash Heal, Serenity, not even Renew. Like, I can show you the breakdown.
Hi, Andy. So if I were to get rid of prayer of healing, I don't really
Uh,
want to, but
well, you can try it out. Try it out. I'll give you a spec here that's really close to yours. Um,
oh, I don't want to change my
s-
whole spec, though.
no, no. Like a lot of people take instead of Lightwell, you take the one on the other side of Divine Image there, but it gives you another spell to cast, and it's I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
It's better, but you can get by with Lightwell as long as you're using it a lot. It's pretty weak though overall. Um, Let me see something here. I'm gonna share this other screen.
Oh, just wait. I clicked on something weird over there.
So one thing you can do, and I do this a lot when I'm trying to figure stuff out, maybe for a new boss or if I just don't feel that I'm doing the best, um, on Warcraft logs.
Mhm.
You can go up to dungeons, pick a dungeon or whatever. You can do raids, so if you want to do better on a raid boss or whatever.
Mhm.
But so like I just picked Floodgate, set it to healing. These are all the top healing parses. So what you can do, go over here to healers, and let's go to Holy Priest. So now it's only going to show the Holy Priest. But one thing you can also look at here is it shows all the talents that people are using and all the
Mhm.
trinkets. Look at all those
Mhm.
Lumathars, astral antenna. So this gives you a good idea of like what like the top people are using too.
Yeah.
Um, but okay, so here if we go Holy Priest, we can change the key level. So let's just go to like, normal people are running like, 10 to, maybe 16. So we'll just do 12. All right, so here are the top holy priests. There's their trinkets. Um, so you're playing Archon. So these are all of the oracles. So the first Archon we see is right here.
Mhm.
Here's the person Wasibums. So if we click on them, or we click on, okay, it's loading. I'll show you how you can look at their cast breakdown. So if you have to select them, okay, so Flash Heal is their top. Serenity is their second, and that's basically how many times they casted it throughout the whole dungeon, which took them about 32 minutes. You have to kind of consider, like, when you're looking at, oh, I should have casted Flash Heal this many times. Well, maybe your dungeon was a lot longer, so that
Yeah.
kind of make sure you're comparing apples to apples. But everybody's breakdown should look similar to this, just in different
Mhm.
numbers. Flash Heal's pretty much should always be your top. And then Serenity. Because if you're cycling through them, average cast is 5 mil, almost 5 mil on that. If we look at like his biggest crit on that is probably more like 8. Okay, it doesn't break that down, but anyway, so if we look, he uses heal quite a bit. I don't know about that. It feels slow to me, but something to consider. There's this Halo. There's this, Lumithar's Trinket. The Trinket's pretty good. There's your Sanctify, and he casted 33 prayer healings the whole time. So like maybe like if the group just needs kind of a light topping off, maybe, but you can see how far down the list it
Yeah.
is. Um, Divine Hymn. Okay, so the other thing we can do here is if we go over to casts, it kind of breaks it down a little better. So 33, because like, okay, so he's got Lightwell, so I think he's using the same spec you are. So we'll look at that in a second. So he casted, so for the whole 30 minutes, he used Divine Hymn 9 times.
Wow.
And you can see where he does it too. So at 4 minutes, well, 450, and then again at 6. So I don't know what was happening in here, running around. But yeah, so that's the divine hymn. Let's look at his apotheosis. Apotheosis he used 7 times. Um, 7 minutes and 33 seconds. You kind of have to dig a little bit to figure out
Yeah, see, this stuff
why
I'm
he
not
did
good
it.
at doing.
Battery charge. Yeah, that's okay. It takes a while to like, figure all this stuff
It's a
out.
good
So let me
thing
see
World of
what
Warcraft's never gonna end.
shoot maximum distortion. Yeah, right. So he used his first what was that apotheosis? Yeah, he used his first apotheosis during the ad boss with all the little,
The mama?
you know, yeah, mama. So he definitely used it there. The second one might be in the same fight. What did I see? Jumpstart. Yeah, jumpstart. Kilo block barrier. That's all the damage that Mama's doing. So definitely during boss fights. But let me see if there's any other kind of takeaways from the casts. Reset zoom. So prayer healing, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he used it this much. 33. Like I said, well, let me see kind of, maybe we can see when he's using it. 450. Used it a few times here. Whoa. Oh, dude, freak out. Everybody, this might be the trash after Mama.
Oh
Because you
yeah.
might, maybe you don't have apotheosis or
Is that
something.
around the same time that he used the hymn?
Pulling out all his tricks. Well, let's see. Let's go to that time. We'll look at damage taken, jump start, maximum distortion. No, he's using it at the end of Mama, it looks like.
Mm.
So he used his apotheosis and his hymn earlier, and then looks like he's using this probably towards the end of it. Yeah, some encounters you're gonna have to kind of use everything you got, I guess. So looking at his spec, he's got Light Weaver. I don't, you don't take Light Weaver. So that's why he's using heal so much. Because Flash Heal
Yeah.
reduces the cast on your heal. So I don't think I would recommend that. But that might be better than, well, so he's still got Prayer of Healing there. Let's see, what do you got? You got Divine Service with the prayer amending. Um,
I
okay,
have holy mending.
so
He doesn't have holy mending.
yeah, so that might be the difference with your guys' stuff. Let's see. He doesn't, he only
Where?
casted, let's see how many times he used prayer amending. 53 times. In your spec, you would prioritize it more.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like keeping that on cooldown, just send it into the tank.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then maybe after that, just anybody who doesn't have it. Renew. He only casted renew 10 times the whole the whole
So
time.
he doesn't have the extra renew.
He might. It's just even with that, it's still not worth it.
So like his renew probably just has the whatever 12-second cooldown and he can't cast it again.
Hmm.
Where I don't know where
What's
it
the
is in
talent?
here, but I have it so that I can cast it like all the time, basically.
Yeah, and that's fine, but it's still not good. You know, it's not really doing much for you. Like I said, the only time I ever use it is when I'm running to like the group's running to another pack or something. I wouldn't cast it in like combat generally unless there's nothing else going on. Okay, that's the one thing you can do. Like, you know, if everything's chill, like if you're DPS and you know, if you know like some AoE's coming out, maybe cast a couple renews. Like I do that on Gambit, you know, the last boss in Gambit, when everybody has to go to their stars
Mm,
and everybody just kind of standing around for a few seconds, you know everybody is about to take a chunk of damage.
yeah.
Once those lines come out and you line them all up, you know everybody's about to take a chunk there and then run to the new spot. So like while I'm just standing there, I'll cast some renews. But like on a boss fight or something, if I've got anything better to cast, you know, Renew's like really low priority.
Hmm.
But yeah, I know the talent. That's more of a raid talent. Like in raid, for sure, you keep Renew on cooldown because it's lasting words. You take this holy words. Oh wait, no, no, no. What is that? What is that talent? I don't know. Either way, like I said, it doesn't. You got to watch the tooltips because it'll be like, oh, well, that's really good, and then it's the base spell it's buffing is just so bad, it's still not really worth it. Um, so what's the other difference here? Resonant words, casting and increase the healing of your next flash heal. This is good. This is a good one. Resonant words, trail of light. Power is replicated to the previous target. Heal with those spells. You're missing out on that. What?
Isn't the resonant words the one that I have to do like flash heal, then flash heal?
No, that's Light Weaver. No, resonant words is just when you're casting a holy word, it empowers your next, flash heal, or prayer amend or prayer of healing.
Mm.
So if you are going to cast prayer healing, you pretty much kind of have to have that. So I would say this spec here suits your play style better, just like without changing anything, because you cast Prayer of Healing a lot, and then you're missing the talent that increases the healing of your next
I'm
uh,
actually not. I
Prayer
don't
of
think I'm
Healing.
casting prayer of healing as much as I thought I would be.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can find our. I mean, it was noticeable to me. That was like one of the biggest differences when I looked at this other priest. This other priest just didn't use it at all. I was
Okay, I
like,
changed
whoa.
that one.
Let's see, Operation Floodgate. Let's find ours. What was this one here? There's no log there. Uh, oh, that's what I did. I made it private. Okay, here's your breakdown. So if we go Eve, our dungeon lasted 35 minutes, right? Theirs was 32. So here's your breakdown. Flash heal, echo of light. So that's your Naru guy. Serenity and then prayer healing. You cast it at 75 times. So it might not seem like you're doing it that much, but 75 compared to his 33. And then, like, for example, Serenity, you had 51 and he had 112
Wow.
in less time.
Oh, yes. Does
Right?
make sense. But now I moved it so that I moved it on my
Yeah.
keybinds. So I
Oh, that's
should be
huge.
doing it more now.
Yeah, that's huge. That and your sanctify, right? Those are your holy words. So he did 59 sanctifies in 32 minutes. And where's your sanctify? 49. So you had pretty good usage on your sanctify. Look at all your renews. 206 and he casted at 10. So renew is like no bueno.
I
Um,
think it's possible to cast it more than because usually without this talent, I can only cast it once every 12 seconds, right? So that's probably why I have
it's
no
just
idea
not
where it
good.
is, but
I know the talent that you're talking about. It's just renew is not good. Even if you cast it every second, like just wouldn't be a spell that you should use that much. Um, because it doesn't really do a lot. 160% of spell power when you've got something that does 1500% of your spell power. That's the difference. Like literally renew is healing for 160% of your spell power. Serenity is like 1600% of your spell power. The sanctify is 500% of your spell power. That's how weak renew is.
well, I
Uh,
the
yeah, apotheosis 7 times.
talent that I don't. So it's the other. He has empowered renew, right? Because it's
Uh,
additional seconds and
yeah,
heals for 100% more, but has 12-second cooldown.
yeah. So he's putting points over there to get down through. Yeah, so he's even got the empowered renew and he doesn't cast it. That's how bad renew is. So he's just putting that there because he's not taking like divine service or benediction, prayer amending. Like personally, I like the prayer amending play styles. So because like most of the time I've played priest,
Oh, I just
especially
took that one
holy.
off. I put
Yeah,
Prayers of the Virtuous and put Resonant.
resonant words.
So
Uh, yeah. I mean that's not a bad trade. Because how many? What's going on with your prayer mending?
should I if I get rid of Prayer of the Virtue and put on Resonant Words, and if I get rid of Holy Celerity and then put on Prayer of the Virtue instead,
What's celerity? Reduces
still
the cooldown. No, no, because that's reducing the cooldown of all your holy words. That's pretty strong. You don't want to lose that. Here's one thing we can do too. If we go to archon.gg, we can look at because there's sites that take all that stuff and kind of congregate it. So Oracle. Um, Let me look and see. So if
get rid of Symbol of Hope, then I can keep the Prayer of
actually here,
the
let's
Virtuous.
do it like this. Here,
Symbol of Hope, though.
barely.
Yeah,
It's not that important. You used it once in our dungeon.
yeah,
That's nothing.
yeah. That's why I don't have it on my keybind. So maybe a better option to get rid of the Symbol of Hope and then go back to Prayers of the Virtuous.
That wouldn't be a bad trade. Let's see. He's got symbol of hope. Yeah, it just kind of depends, I guess. Like if you're, that's really, I think a prayer symbol of hope is like, helping the tanks out. Like if the tanks kind of struggling, it gives all their defensives back and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But if you've got a good tank, they don't really need that. And mana really shouldn't be an issue for us.
No.
Like if you're really going through it, you just might have to, hopefully your tank notices and doesn't just go off and gives you a second. But okay, so here's what I wanted to do. If we just do this again, we go to just Operation Floodgate, and we go Holy Priest. So So when we're looking at Archon, Archon definitely takes all the prayer of mending stuff because their hero talents are also buffing prayer of mending. So yeah. So as
Oh,
Archon, it's not that important. It's not buffed anyway. But look, you can see of all the priests, only 11% are taking prayer of mending. Like everyone takes these spells at 100. Everybody takes divine hymn or so you should probably change this might help the way you're using divine hymn. So instead of using the gales of song, change it to the quicker cooldown. So that gives you like way more divine hymns. So then maybe it won't feel so bad when you use it because it's going to be back off cooldown quicker.
yeah.
Looks like everybody takes Symbol of Hope. I think that's so they can get down here to Prayer of the Virtuous.
Okay.
Um,
Well, so now I have all the prayer mending stuff.
well, but that kind of, I don't know about that because that kind of goes against Archon. If you were playing Oracle, I'd say yes. But you do use prayer amending a fair amount. You're pretty good at keeping that on cooldown, so maybe that will work better for your play style. Um, because Lightwell, I mean, it's better. Like there were times when Lightwell was just like completely garbage, but right now it's not like worthless. Like I would say, kind of Renew is. So that might not be a bad trade. You could try it out and see how it feels or whatever. Um, but that puts even more importance on you. Keeping your prayer amendings bouncing around.
Hmm.
I've got a little weak aura that as soon as it comes off cooldown, it plays like this pong sound. So like I've got a lot of reminders to keep my prayer amending on cooldown.
But
And
isn't like
it's
a
really
lot of
powerful.
those you can add on going though?
A lot of the combat ones, they are, yeah. But that's you know 3.5 months from now, so I'll I'll figure out all that stuff when the time comes. It's going to be a lot different for kind of everybody. So I don't know. I'm not too worried about that stuff. They're taking all the healer interrupts away too, so that'll be fun. So that'll kind of put us on an even playing field. Although Shaman keeps their wind shear, so Shaman are still going to be like super desirable,
Mhm.
which kind of sucks. Um, so let me see. I don't think I want to see an Archon here because that is for Open Archon. A few alternative builds. So even okay, here we go. Alternative build 3. This has Archon hero talents. So let's look at this, what they're taking. Okay, so a lot of them are still taking
Oh,
the
look,
prayers of the virtuous. This is pretty close to what you've got. They do have desperate
after you're
times.
looking at mine now after I
Yeah.
changed it.
Mm-hmm. They don't have divine service, but let's see what they have
It's divine.
instead.
Oh,
Let's see what the difference is.
so they have
Mhm.
left, and
Yeah,
then the whatever
no
that
light
is,
well.
Freya.
Trail of light. 25% of healing done by all of your major heals is replicated to the previous target. That's pretty strong. That's like pretty strong. So you can take out your divine service and put it in that because they're not taking divine service. Prayer mending heals 4% more for each bounce remaining. 4%, not like crazy powerful or anything for each bounce remaining. I think if you're going full prayer mending build, you know, Oracle, then yeah, for sure. But and maybe Raid, but like for M plus, I would
So
take
you
the
think
Trail of Light over
Trail of
that.
Light over Dispersing Light?
The
Because
dispersing light,
Dispersing goes to
5% healing
4 allies.
done, is replicated to 4 injured allies. Um,
This one's just the previous target I healed with those spells. What if that previous target is full? Then that's a waste. That's overhealing.
well, a lot of your heals, especially like the group heals, aren't necessarily going to get them to full. I don't know. Either one. I mean, it is 25% though. That's kind of huge. So if they're not topped off, they're definitely, that's a pretty big chunk. I would go with Trail of Light. Yeah. Everything else looks pretty good. Your class tree, like the improved fade, you can get the Phantom Reach, like if you're ever, that's pretty powerful. It gives you 45-yard range, but in an M plus, everybody's usually close enough.
Yeah.
And the improved fade, I mean, I like it. I go with that over like Crystalline Reflection, but I also use fade a lot, like a lot, a lot. Um, if you're working, maybe that can be a decision for later. Like if you're working fade in more now for like the damage reduction and stuff like that,
Hmm.
the reduced cooldown is pretty huge. Like 10% might not seem like much, but I mean, it's 10%. There aren't very many abilities that just give you 10% damage reduction,
Hmm.
on a short cooldown like that. Um, Life grip. I like to troll with Leap of Faith, but
There's been a few
get over
times
here.
like people are just stacking, right? And
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
use it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. That's okay, but yeah, you pull off some like heroic plays. But yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Your hero talents. What are they going with? They're using